It's going to be a rematch between her and Nephew.
Wee. Big time in the money as well. Again, $5,000 is on the line, but of course, these players are looking for a spot into the big dance more so than the prize itself. That is the prize, actually, for all of these players, right? Nephew getting ready to fight off against Mira. Of course, Capcom Cup, $200K on the line. Over $200K, actually. Excuse me. Let me fix my face. Let me read that again.
We got a whole year of working up to that, and we're now in the third of the CPT events. We've already had a couple. This is the first one in North America, first one in NA West as well. And so for her to get in early, same with Nephew, right? Either one of these players, if they were to get in now, seal their ticket into that would be fantastic for them to feel like, you know, hey, I did the trick. I did what I needed to do. That would be awesome for both of them. Now, Nephew's done that before. Nephew last year did that. Nephew in other big tournaments has been in this kind of a situation, grand finals kind of moment, right? Very heart-pumping kind of moment. He's been there. For Mira, I am hoping that the jitters that I think we saw at the beginning of the Samurai set were things that she's now ironed out. And by the way that set ended, I think that might be right. But certainly, she's coming into this with less experience in a huge tournament grand finals than Nephew has.
And you know, she has to do that 2 times over, sitting in the loser's side. That is a tall order, considering Nephew was the one that sent her to losers to begin with at the top of show. So, actually, not top of show, but, you know.
In winners finals. Yeah, that was a 3-0 as well. It was strong. Look, yeah, I mean, there's no sense in avoiding the topic. It's going to be an uphill battle for her. Nephew, we have often said, came into it this weekend as one of the favorites.
No, without a doubt. Again, with that track record that he's had in multiple stages, it makes sense. But Mira, again, does have the capability to do so. Again, has to really figure out what went wrong in the Nephew matchup.
Right.
Take the momentum that she has gotten from the matchup against Samurai and really pull out all the stops. You must. This is it. You have to do it 2 times over.
Yeah.
And it's tough to call. It's going to be tough to call. And I hope you guys have been enjoying it. It's going to be Big Neff going up against Mira yet again in the grand final seat. I'm sweating. You can't tell, but I am sweating just watching these.
I think people at home can absolutely tell that both of us are sweating right now. We got hot lights on us. We got way too heavy of clothing on for Burbank, California in the middle of May. And we have some super awesome matches going on that would make me sweat even if I was chilling up somewhere else where it actually got cold, unlike where we live. The matches coming up here, grand finals, last time they played, I'm thinking a lot about those whiff punishes we saw by Kolin. I'm thinking a lot about the backdashes out of ranges that really put a wrench in Mira's play.
And we'll see how it's going to go down. Nephew, can he solidify another spot into the Capcom Cup? Or will Mira have something to say about it? Here we go. Already off to a fantastic start for Nephew, getting a good amount of damage, and more so the positioning is what's important, right? Applying the mental damage and the stack of the gray damage. Whoo, they are swinging, David.
And there's Nephew. Amazing confirm. He's got the corner. His reactions are top-notch.
Oh, this is dangerous. Yeah, V-shift in the corner. Nephew should have more than enough to seal it, especially with the use of the EX on bar on the way down. That's a KO. That's the first round here in game 1 going towards Nephew. Now, a very aggressive start from Nephew, looking to just seal it out right now rather than play the whiff punish game.
Yeah, it's exactly what he wants to do.
And look at
how... ASAP. Okay, I think the call was a good one, however, just slightly off. She has seen, again, a lot of backdashing. Okay, so we've now also seen Thunderclap at that range 3 or 4 times, and that hasn't really been checked by Nephew, as it had been in Winners Finals.
And Nephew deliberately going back between roundhouse range and the fierce range. Now he's keeping it pretty ambiguous, right? In between both, just at the edge of that fierce. Mira completely unfazed by it. The choice of option negated completely. Again, Vanity Step not an option. Went for the command grab. Nephew still holding up forward, going diagonal. Oh boy, big throw bait. Big confirm all the way from Big Neff.
And that changed in an instant right here. He's going to go for tricky situation. Oh my, he called out the 2 V-shifts that we saw in that game. Each one at the end of the round. One in the corner, one mid-screen. He knew exactly what was coming.
That reset, 100% intentional. Would rather take that mix-up instead of going for the knockdown that wouldn't have killed.
Right.
Had to do it, and that was super tricky. The fact that he was also ready for that V-shift 2 times over. It's no wonder that he's sitting in this grand final seat right now. But Mira, again, definitely not out of it. We've seen her come back from these kind of positions throughout the entire day. Again, hovering around that back roundhouse range, firing with roundhouse of her own now. Thunderclap. I see Nephew try to contest with that low short.
That was the intention, the knockdown from Mira. Again, she continues to play with her V-meter more than everybody else. Oh, out of the sky. No, not quite. But very cool for Mira, who's got pressure now.
And you saw a reversal vanity step, still got thrown out of it. Backdash, dough to get out of the throw. Activation route, what's the response? Mira sits there, does take the throw, back throw that is. Oh, the V-shift doesn't get caught this time. Ooh, raw elbow, not whiffing.
The fierce from Neff. At that range, it's still tough to contest. So the knockdown will come. That was a worried about V-shift pressure right there for sure. We saw that already.
Walking down with the thunderclap, catches the dash. You know, that's what stopped Mira the first time they met each other in winners finals. That sequence itself. Mira trying to dash forward, steal a turn away from Nephew. Nephew was always ready for it. In fact, Capcom Fighters even made a tweet, 1,000% ready. That's exactly,
it's true.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Mira was ready for the conversion there. She's got pressure in the corner. Nephew has been blocking it out forever, it feels.
Oh, man, that was a decent amount of damage shaven off because of the Gray Life. Vanity step out of there. Now it's all Neff.
Yeah, here he is. Just never letting go. Never letting go. It's going to be stun again.
Ugh.
Maybe the round here for Nephew, threatening to go up 2-0. That's exactly what he does. That was great offense, absolutely. But what set that up was the defense as he was pushed into the corner of block, 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 and then finding the way out with EX Vanity through the Thunderclap into his own activation. It was defense that set up the offense.
That was so difficult, too. You saw Mira try to cover the Vanity Step over. You saw the attempt of using that medium punch, but still, the audacity of Nephew not being afraid to sit there, that is top caliber Street Fighter. That is top caliber Street Fighter.
And you never know whether he's going to sit there or whether he's going to hold up forward as he did in game number 1. You don't know what he's going to do on defense.
Life is like a box of Nephews. You never know what you're going to get.
Including patience. As he hasn't pressed a button in a while. Neither one.
Oh.
Are you serious?
It is
pressed the button
it
forever.
comes factory standard in the vehicles of Nephew. I'm telling you, another trade-off. You see him try to get rid of the Thunderclap, recovers just in time to throw out another fierce. Oh my God, this is nasty. Oh, rock bottom. Nephew is going to steal another round here. Oh my gosh.
That man whiff punished a Laura medium kick with a heavy button. What a genius, as Nephew is now at match point and tournament point to get the first CPT NA West.
Another interruption there from Nephew, coming from the medium punch. Mira has not found an opportunity to thunderclap, but finds a button here. The mix, excellent block from Big Neff.
Okay, well, Laura's almost had the corner. Okay, Mira will get a chance.
Oh,
we'll get a chance.
Mix up.
Wants the snowball. Hoping to find it, and she just didn't get it.
This is dangerous. Oh, crouching heavy punch. Rock bot. Oh, no, back throw, excuse me. Great defense. Oh, man. Mira gets the raw activation. Oh, no. That's more than enough. And Nephew is your qualifier for North America. What an impressive display of Street Fighter. Not even just in that matchup, just in general. Going completely undefeated in a stacked house of West Coast killers.
Again, he only lost one game in the entire top 16. And other than that, nobody did it. It was only Chris CCH, and of course he ended up taking that one 3-1 as well. So for Nephew, it was just everything. It was everything that you want. It was the defense. It was the amazing reactions in whiff punishing. It was fantastic pressure and mix-ups. And it was experience. It was experience of being here before. Again, last year he also qualified for the CPT NA West. He's been in this exact same situation. And just like last year, he ended up doing it. Just one of the best we have in North America. Absolutely. Congratulations to Nephew.
And yeah, so we do have our champion, Nephew, taking it again this year for the North American qualifier. We do have him on an interview getting ready I do believe he set up.
Ooh.
What's going on, Big Neff? Congratulations, man.
Thank you, Vicious.
You looked pretty good out there tonight. How did you feel coming into this, and what was your strategy in preparing for the players that you had to play against?
Coming into top 8, at least, I felt very confident. Like, the people in winner semis were all people I felt confident against. There were only really like 5 players who I was concerned about in the tournament. I had beaten one of them, Filipino man, in pools. And then the rest of them just kind of like killed each other's in losers bracket, which worked out for me.
Well, you got to name names.
I was scared of Luigi. He's beaten me the last 2 times we played. Kolin is a pretty bad matchup. I was kind of scared of Myers because Chun Kolin is also bad. That's why I was scared of Filipino man as well. I was scared of Samurai. It really looked like he was about to have like the most insane plot armor. Like he was winning every set 3-2. He was trying to get his revenge against me, but Mira shut him down. And yeah, I think Chris, it's like kind of 50-50. We go back and forth.
Mm-hmm. And to kind of touch up on that matchup between Mira and Samurai, what was going on through your mind as soon as you saw that happen? It looked like it was going Samurai's way, but Mira completely shut him down in the end. What went on as soon as you saw those results?
Honestly, when the set was decided, like when Jesse lost to Samurai, I thought for sure Samurai was going to beat Mira. I don't think I've seen Mira beat Samurai a single time in like the last 2 years I've seen them playing each other. I think the closest she got was last year in CPT. She pulled out her Ibuki, I think, and ended up falling short. So I was really surprised and also very happy that she won, because I like Samurai is kind of a wild card for me because I haven't played him like at all this season. I've only played 2 sets with him in tournament, and everyone else I've played like 10 sets maybe. So I wasn't really sure of a strategy against Samurai, but I was against Mira, so I kind of popped off when she won because I was very confident in beating her.
Well, let's talk about that. You know, your offense is amazing, but I think what really stands out to me about the way that you played against Mira was the defense. She did get some opportunities here and there, and you blocked extensively and then like jumped or EX Vanity at like exactly the right moment. What was your strategy in going in against Mira?
Yeah, I play a very risk-averse strategy against Mira. She's such an explosive player. Like if she gets one hit, like even a regular throw or a command grab, she can actually win the whole round. So I spend the whole like game basically just avoiding her and playing in a range where I can like whiff punish her elbows or block them at least, and being aware of my spacing at all times. And then when I get cornered, she just gets like a free mix-up if she does like EX Fireball and she gets in. So I have EX Vanity to counter that, so I just like zoop out of there. That's pretty much the strategy.
I feel like even under all that pressure, it's so difficult to even execute that, but you've been absolutely consistent in doing so. Like, what are the keys to consistency that you've had like built up into this very moment? How is it that you maintain this type of consistency and find yourself at these seats into the Capcom Cup?
I think I'm just very comfortable in these high pressure situations now. Like, especially the last year, I think like before that, maybe I wasn't as much and I would get nervous and stuff. But after the first CPT that I won last year and also Street Fighter League, like I've learned how to control my nerves like before the match and during it. So I feel like I play my best during every match pretty much.
So you win NA West #1. You're one of the best in North America for sure. But in your mind, I'm curious, how would you place yourself in your chances when it comes to Capcom Cup, which you've qualified for?
So the previous Capcom Cup that was supposed to happen, like I was pretty confident I could make it far. I had practice against everyone in my group. Unfortunately, it was not to be. It just didn't happen. I feel confident this Capcom Cup as well. I mean, I feel like I'm actually one of the best players, and I just want to show it at Capcom Cup.
Dude, I'm really happy to hear that kind of positive attitude from you. I think that's super cool, and I think you're right. You played fantastically.
There hasn't been a single negative thing about you, Nephew. I feel like I've always seen you in a very positive mood, and it's really shown in your gameplay as well. Like taking that kind of mentality and going past the opposition and going past some of the hurdles in strides too. I do want to ask you any like sort of parting words that you have for people to get ready into like Capcom Cup, anything for your competitors, or any shout outs that you might have also for your social media. I know you're big on that as well.
Yes, I want to give a shout out to my mom because it's Mother's Day, and she's always been pretty supportive of me. She actually drove me to my first local when I was 15 or 16
Dude.
in like 10th grade. So she's always been like at least somewhat supportive, even if she didn't want me to like play video games all the time. Yeah, and I want to give a shout out to Punk, who I know is watching since he's streaming, since he helped me train for the event. I honestly think I might have drowned in pools because I would have had to. Like I had to play Filipino Man, and I got to practice with Punk beforehand, so I think that readied me up for that.
You said yesterday, your quote was, 69% of people that watch my YouTube channel are not subscribed, even though it is easy to just hit that button. Plug yourself, please.
Plug it.
Yes. So on Twitch and YouTube, I upload content to both of those. It's twitch.tv/nephew.dork, youtube.com/nephew.dork. I'll be going live on Twitch right after this as a celebration stream.
Yeah.
I'll
Well
make sure to make a
deserved.
YouTube video about this too.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, hit that subscribe button.
Already doing so. We're going to hit that bell for the notifications as well. Nephew, big congratulations. Again, very proud of you. Good luck to you and the rest of this season. We'll see you at Capcom Cup.
Thank you.
There you have it. Very humble guy, very hardworking guy, and always shows love to his mother. That's what I like to see.
I mean, you're right about him being humble, but at the same time, I really am happy to hear that he views himself in that strong of a light, that he feels like he's one of the best players. I think he's right about that, but not everybody who is at that kind of level will let themselves believe it, right? Or will be upfront about it, even if they do personally believe that.
Sure.
So I think that's cool. I think it's very, very well earned to have that kind of faith in himself. You saw the performance tonight.
You know, nothing else can really be said about Nephew, his performance, and just the entirety of Top 16. I do have to thank you guys all at home for spending your Mother's Day with us to view this Top 8. We do truly appreciate that from our side of the table to yours. David, it's been an absolute blast. We got to do this in person. Yeah.
It's the best.
It absolutely is. Any parting words for you?
Dude, just like playing, commentary is way better and more fun if it's actually in person, offline. It's been a blast to get back to this. Obviously, I haven't done this in forever now. It's been, I think, 1,000 years. So it's been super fun. I'm glad to have done it with you. Thanks to everybody for watching as well.
That's going to be pretty much it for all of us, really. We do have more events coming up next week and the week after. In fact, we do have signups going on for the Asia East qualifier number 1, including Taiwan, Hong Kong, and South Korea. You do not want to miss this. The stream's happening 15th and 16th. You see the pre-show date, 12:30 a.m. Pacific Domestic Time. The tournament starts at 1 a.m. Capcom.us/Asia-East1. You do not want to miss it. From all of us here, from the Capcom Pro Tour to you guys, you do not want to miss it. Again, so much to go through. South America West as well, happening on the 22nd of May. Registration period still going on now. And then even after that, Brazil.
Each one of those regions has players who are among the best in the world, who have shown that in the past, who have qualified for Capcom Cup in the past, and each one of them is going to be a blast to watch as well as to play in, I'm sure. I hope that all of you do sign up. Please make that happen while you still can. I'm going to be looking forward to it. Thanks a lot, Vicious. Again, it's been a lot of fun. Thanks a lot to everybody at home for watching.
Yes.
Hope you have a good night.